I'm Jay.
Dylan.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
All right, good.
And where down we
A hair cutter, with a hair cutter, and a barber, right? I mean, what would be the difference? The attention to detail, probably.
For sure, yeah. Attention to detail, maybe relationship, uh,
Mhm.
uh,
Pricing.
pricing definitely different.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I think as a barber. I mean, and this is from what I hear from clients, because I don't know if it's cap, but they make it seem like it's a huge difference when they walk out of here versus when they was going to like a
Great clip.
yeah
Uh-huh.
yeah the hot towel service
A
that
big thing for sure.
yeah, the attention to any issues that they may be having with their scalp or with their face.
Yeah, or even the hair itself. You know, you got a cowlick. They
Mm-hmm.
gonna buzz that off. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Here we go try to
Work
make something
around
work.
it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think
And communicate with you how you could, because you only with us for 30 minutes or whatever. You know, 30 minutes or an hour. So we, I think it's our job to help you with how you could deal with your hair the rest of the time that you're not with us, you know, because we could give you a perfect style and a good haircut, but it's about you keeping up with it when you out of here, because it's a what's it called, like a two-sided relationship.
Yeah.
If you coming in with dirty hair every 2 weeks or whatever, you're not keeping up with it every time you leave, then
right.
that's on you.
Yeah, and I mean, if you come in frequently, then the services that we provide can kind of help stretch that if you don't have the time at home to be able to
Because not
care for
everybody
your hair,
does. Yeah, that's true.
be able to care for your hair or for your face the way that you want to. When you come to a barber shop, are you dealing with a barber first versus a cutterer? Then you are able to, you know, oil a beard or something like that.
Yeah.
That stuff can hold you for a couple of weeks
For
or a
sure.
week or so. Versus now, I feel like coming to a barbershop is coming into a more of a personal situation, like going to like your physician. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're really checking you out.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's their job to pay attention to you and give in detail a little more than if you just went to like a urgent care.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you go to urgent care,
Facts. That's a
they
good
just
comparison. Yeah.
give you some Tylenol or tell you to go home and call your physician. One of the two. That's how I kind of compare a barber to a barber shop to a cuttery. And I think it's probably times where both of them are necessary.
Beneficial. Yeah. If you
you know.
trying to get a quick cut, it makes sense to go over there maybe.
Yeah.
But
And that's not to say that all people that work at these cutteries are not
Russian
good.
folks
Yeah,
out.
Russian
Yeah.
folks out there trying to abuse the system.
Yeah.
I just think that for the most part, barbers are trained more in depth
Yeah.
as a profession versus uh, someone who works at a cuttery.
And their motivation is to get what's volume. Our
Yeah.
motivation is to get a good relationship with the person that's in our chair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now that I'm glad you brought that up,
Yeah.
man, because that's heavy. That's
For sure. Yeah.
That's really what our job is, man. We want to build relationships.
I'd rather have 5 heads that I got completely right that day than 12 heads I just rushed in and out the door.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because
Because that's a good way of putting it for me is you look at that person and they come in every week or every 2 weeks for 52 weeks out of the year. That's $3,000 sitting in your chair versus if they come in versus the other situation. I'm just rushing them out.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's $12.
Yeah.
I did it 3,000 versus 12.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I for for the most part, I think that would probably be the major differences when it comes to a barber versus someone at a cuttery.
For sure.